Episode 13, Square Hole Round More. Snitch woke up startled from his nap and looked around. Everything seemed quiet, and he relaxed. He was still a little shaken up by the incident at the golf course and kept dreaming of gators chasing him. He crawled out of the tunnel and surveyed the area, not seeing anything out of the ordinary. He decided to go hunting for some grubs and maybe find a worm or two. As he passed through the brush around the perimeter of the property, he spotted an old barn. He noticed a well-worn path of animal prints leading up to a shoddy-looking door. It didn't look occupied. The barn dog was parked in front of the door, alert but not overly attentive. He saw the dog lift his nose, sniffing the air. Snitch was afraid he would be spotted and quietly left the area, wondering what was going on in there. He scurried around the outer fence near the heifer barn, and his jaw almost fell on the ground. There were the armadillos he saw at the trailer park. He couldn't believe his luck. He would finally be able to score some worms. Snitch was so excited. He had no idea Murphy had been tracking him the entire time. The hound picked up on his scent at the barn and followed him all the way here. He was now a large looming dog shadow on top of him. Snitch froze. Holy moly! Murphy let out a deep woof, and they both took off at top speed. Murphy chased the mole with the intensity of a hunting dog, guiding him straight to the pig pen. He had Snitch trapped like a rat, covered in pig slop and muck. Snitch had no choice but to squeeze through a small hole at the end of the fence. He ran with all his might, building momentum to slide him through and dove straight into the hole, but would not fit. He wiggled and squirmed, trying desperately to free himself onto the other side. He saw Murphy heading straight for him at top speed. He gave himself one last push as the dog lost his footing and crashed into Snitch, giving him the hard shove he needed to fit through. Snitch ran as fast as he could out of the farm, never looking back. Once he was far enough away, he stopped to take a break. What was going on there? He knew he wasn't the smartest mole in the hole, but there was something suspicious about that farm. He thought about going back to Armadillo Inc., but decided he could tell the boss about the armadillos another day. The parade was coming next week, and he wanted to be sure he had a good spot to see the floats. It was time for a break. If you enjoy our stories, please like and subscribe.